itself. We'll be back to normal. Otherwise, I really don't know. Also need to check if our chat is working. Seems like that works. I just don't think anyone's here. Back to live, and it seems to be working. Yeah. Back to it. Simple as that. Oh, that's the end of the video technically, so. Okay, we're gonna go back into it again. Let's say, hey. No, it should be good. Okay, so just, yep, it shows up. Perfect. Alright, shouldn't have an issue with that then. We just need to see if we can get other people to join us, since... Yeah, should be working well. Ooh, kind of taking a back route by accident. It works though. It's a horse. It's not even tamed. I thought, apparently it spawned around here. That's cool. I think we're going to continue on mining our area out, and yeah, pretty simple stuff. Straightforward. I'm just testing out the YouTube streaming service as well, so we'll see how this goes. Flyover super easy. Awesome. And people will be able to watch these streams after the fact too. That's what'll be really nice. So while they won't be like super entertaining because we don't have people here to talk to kind of showcase what's going on, should be fairly well anyways, because like some of the stuff we have been doing has been really crazy. So we should be able to start off right over here where we left off, and I think I'm gonna actually start the recording for replay mode as well, so we're able to clip a lot of this stuff together for a YouTube video later on. It's kind of the point of why I am streaming the way I am. So let's break this just all the way across, I think. The block breaking is super loud. It's kind of satisfying though. Ooh. Okay. So this is kind of interesting how that works out. I'm just gonna kind of go around this, I think. Should work for now. It's almost nighttime on Minecraft here as well, so we are going to have to sleep for a second. Just completely get rid of this dirt. Oh, more dirt. I'm just going to completely clear out these patches though. I really don't have to worry about them later. Some of this is here because of the underground area of all the Robux. Sure if there's anything that can really get me to get people here or not. I'm trying to think. Maybe going live on TikTok, but I don't know how much that's gonna help or not. So we do need to sleep again. I was hoping we'd have just some people from Discord join, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like we're going to. I do need to take that nap real quick though. It's dark. Here we go. Oh yeah, I never really did showcase what's going on here. So let's do that real quick. So what we're doing is kind of making a crater, so it slowly curves down towards the center for where our end portal is. So it's just going to curve straight down into our end portal. This area is going to look absolutely amazing because of it. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what's up. That's what's going on here. Let's kill these guys real quick so we can get our gunpowder that we need for our rockets. So we kind of do that about every time we see them. Oh no, don't blow up. With Optifine, that's really nice. You can actually see when they're about to blow up too. So if you end up getting really close to them, or they're behind you or something, you can actually get the light levels to change enough to where you can kind of get notified visually as well. I enjoy that. Enjoy the aesthetic side of Minecraft being slightly helpful. So I have a lot of resource packs and stuff like that to be able to help out a little bit. Just to make my life a little bit easier and a little bit less stressful, especially because this is a hardcore world I don't want to lose, so try to make it fairly even, but nothing too crazy. Still vanilla Minecraft. Any data packs we have are completely visual, completely aesthetic. Same thing with any resource packs or shaders, so
while you're at it, treat yourself to the all-new Doritos dip.
nothing crazy.
Spicy nacho and Cool Ranch jalapeno.
Alright, so we actually wanted to go straight across right here, so we could completely tear out those two sections. So I'll end up throwing down a shulker box so I can fill it up, and then we'll just keep mining.
White Claw was born original. When you say
I can do this too, and that'll open up some more space. And then our second shulker box that will be full of stone.
Take a sip.
We need to go back and get our effect though to be able to tear this out a little bit quicker. You always need the beacon effect because you insta-mine is like 10 times faster than normal block breakage. It's so perfect. Yeah, I'm hoping to stream on YouTube because then you shouldn't really get ads like you do on Twitch. Plus, you can watch it at any point. I'm not gonna make money off of it, but I wasn't really making money off of Twitch anyways. I wasn't planning on it. I'm making this purely for you guys' entertainment, as well as I'm doing it anyways, so y'all might as well see what I'm doing. I'm doing some crazy stuff on here. Some things that no one's ever done before. At least I haven't seen anyone do before, so it's cool. So I think you can kind of showcase a little bit of what my castle looks like, and you can kind of see what we're working on here with our, I was going to say nether portal, but it's end portal, so yeah, we're working on our end portal. Pretty crazy project. And so far, it's just looking amazing, so I'm pretty excited to go forward with this project. Like I said, we're going to be clipping a lot of these videos together for a short YouTube edit. We're going to have it probably about 11 minutes is our goal. And basically we'll just clip all of these videos together of us mining this out and then eventually building it. We'll have a couple of scenes where it's our Minecraft character and where we're talking over it. We'll kind of showcase like what we're doing, why we're doing it, and yeah. Basically my goal is to revamp every vanilla structure. So right now we're working on obviously the end portal, but we'll also work on kind of the village castle structure, because we're going to actually upgrade the normal plains village into a castle. Because everything in Minecraft is set kind of in a fantasy medieval time. The reason I say fantasy is because there's dragons and magic and everything else. You can actually like straight up play D&D in Minecraft because it's that magic, like, and plus every block is like a meter, so makes it super easy to tell what's going on, honestly. It's a great game, especially for mods. Like, if you were to mod Minecraft, you could easily do stuff like that. Very easily. But yeah, it's fun. I've always enjoyed Minecraft, and that's why I still continue to play it to this day, so. We're just gonna keep tearing these areas out, and then... Ooh, I need to get that beacon effect back, like I was saying. It just is such a difference. There it is. We can tear this out super quick. So. It's such a big difference. It's amazing. It's night and day. That's why I love this beacon. Then every time we go down 2 blocks, we're getting closer and closer to the center too, so we're gonna have less and less blocks to mine. So that'll be really nice. Kind of exponentially mining faster and faster each layer. Each of these top layers is taking about an hour to mine out, even with the Haste 2 beacon insta mining. It's been ridiculous. It's been fun though. I've enjoyed it. I think we're gonna have people that'll rewatch the stream more than we'll have people join us, and then hopefully, since we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow, hopefully we'll have some people join us tomorrow. It's gonna be the same time. We're gonna look at kind of this 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's when we're gonna be streaming kind of Monday through Thursdays is the plan, and we're gonna keep that schedule as much as we can. Last week we kind of broke that schedule. We didn't stream Wednesday, Thursday. We were also streaming on Twitch. And the reason why we weren't doing that is because we were debating the switch from Twitch to YouTube. So that's why we're doing it this way. And so far, I'm loving it. I'm just hoping to get some people to join us, which shouldn't be that insane. We'll get there. Because we got some good stuff we're doing. I don't think too many people want to miss this kind of stuff. It's pretty crazy stuff, so looking forward to it. Let's bring that over there too. Yeah, we're removing a mountain so that we can have a actual just like a meteor strike basically is what it's gonna look like. But then I want to build kind of a stronghold like center to it, and then yeah, I'm just kind of revamping the natural vanilla structure, in my opinion, how I want it to look like. I want to have it exposed to air because I want to be able to just fly on it, basically. And I want to have a little bit of a structure up top with some nether portals and some other stuff so that we can easily get back and forth still. We'll have to connect those a little bit better so that we have one that's actually for underneath the nether as well as on top of the nether, that we can go back and forth pretty easily yet. We haven't done that just yet, so we'll get there though. We'll get there. It's not that hard to do, I just haven't done it. Some easy connections so that we can go back and forth without having to fly back and forth to base. So that's what we're doing right now, is just flying back to base, and it's in that direction towards the sun right now, so. Our base looks amazing though when we're flying towards it because it has some massive walls. The walls are about 200 blocks long and about 30 blocks high, so it's really cool to fly up onto them. The castle is just looking absolutely amazing. That's kind of why we were wanting to dig out this area first too, is because we need a ton of resources for that castle. And we'll have to look into what other kind of resources we want to use too, because we're going to have probably some blackstone, probably some diorite, andesite, probably some darker blocks too. So yeah, we're going to kind of have a little bit of a mixture in there and make it actually have the detailing that we need. So a lot of resources are going to be needed as we're going through this project. And it's going to be a massive build, so that's why we're going crazy with this right now. I want to do a lot of planning for that castle actually. I was thinking about just building it straight up, but I do want to plan it fairly well because I really want that thing to look amazing. I don't want to have to rebuild anything, and I always want to be excited when I fly up to it or anything like that, and I want to be excited when I'm showing people, so I really want to just do my best, for sure. So we're going to do a lot more detailing on a lot of our houses and everything too at some point, so we'll have to go back and do that, and yeah. Our goal is to kind of finish up the houses that we have, and the goal was to kind of make one house for every follower I had on Twitch at the point. So I think we had about 125 houses that we were needing, and I think we're sitting about, at that point, about at 125, so pretty crazy amount of houses, and a lot of them are about half done. That's kind of what I was saying, that we need to finish those off as well as detail them, kind of get some interiors in some of them, and just do whatever. Yeah, it'll be cool. Really looking forward to some of the things that we can do with this world. We just need to make sure that we're able to work on it well as stay alive. We need to be very cautious of what we're doing, because we actually do need to go do more raids because we don't have any extra totems at the moment. So this totem that we have is one of our last ones, which is really kind of a dangerous place to be. I just reminded myself So sometime when I'm off camera, I'll probably end up doing a raid, just making sure that I have enough totems to kind of withstand this world till the end. And because this bow is so far down, I'm probably gonna actually have to build another one before we do the raid, because I don't want to run out of a bow when we're in the middle of that kind of fight. So I'll have to see how that goes. We also should sleep yet again, so we can bypass this nighttime. Awesome. And yeah, we should be able to just mine up the rest of this fairly quickly. Just kind of back and forth action. It's easy enough to do. Ooh, there's a decent sized cave here. That'll be nice because it's a nice open air spot. That way we don't have to mine out such a large area every time. We lost our effect, so... But I also don't want to fall into this ravine area, so that way I'll just kind of bounce back over this and then I'll get it when I come back. Yeah, so I thought we were going to get the effect a little bit sooner than that, but it's whatever. We'll just jump right across this again, and then move this whole section. Awesome. And like I said, there's this large kind of cave coming through here, so just making sure my inventory wasn't full or anything like that. But yeah, we're looking good. I also just want to say hi. Most of y'all haven't seen my character, so this is what's up. I'm TJ. Yeah, we're just swinging our little pickaxe at you. And yes, that is part of my resource packs. I have a durability one that shows our actual breakage on our tools. The reason I'm doing that also is because we have a challenge that we're trying to get every durability of every tool. And right now we're excluding anything that has any add-ons, so we're not doing any enchantments. We're not doing like specific colors on leather. And I am kind of in between on this right now, but I am highly considering just flat out not doing netherite. So yes, I'll do diamond, yes, I'll do everything beyond that, but no netherite is kind of what I'm thinking. Just because that kind of challenge is more just a time based than it is an actual hard thing to do. Because you just have to build basically TNT miners in the nether and just keep running them for days and days on end, and that's not something that I really look forward to doing, so that's why I'm really hesitant on doing that. But yeah, I do plan on doing like one set of leather armor, and then I do plan on doing like 256 sets of like each combination of leather that is 2 colors, if that makes any sense. So if there's like a red orange, red yellow, like we'll go through all of those combinations that have 2 colors basically. I think it ends up actually being half of 256, so whatever that is, 120 something, I think. It's like slightly under that because each side of that kind of chart would be the same thing basically, is why it's just mirrored. Because red and green is the same thing as green and red, is what I mean. That combination is the same. So it'd be kind of a triangle that's 16 by 16. So it's like 16 plus 15 plus 14. And just keep going through that until you get to 1. That's how many that it would be. That's 16 factorial technically, I believe, is how you express that. And I don't know what that calculation is off the top of my head. Just switch to our next pickaxe. This pickaxe isn't any faster, but for some reason it's feeling like it. I'm just crazy. I think it's because there was more ores where we were there for a second. just didn't have the effect. I don't know. We got the effect back though. We'll have to empty our inventory into our chest yet again though, for sure. Yeah, good. And like I said, our inventory is full yet again. And then that's our shulker box full. The only one that we don't have full is the random one. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to empty out yet again. Hopefully get mostly just stone in our inventory that we're easy to empty everything out. Once we need to here anyways. I wasn't sure if we'd get that beacon effect right there or if it was further off, but it was like perfect spot where we didn't really have to worry about it too much. Oh. We actually are right towards the end of this area. I thought we had a lot more to do than that. That's good. There's a nice cave there though, so that'll give us a good opportunity to have a lot of airspace. And then basically just less blocks to break, so. I'm loving the caves for that reason and that reason only. The only reason that I would like them other than that is probably because we do get a lot more ores throughout them too. And even though I kind of get annoyed with ores, the ores will be very useful for some things that we have planned later on in the future. Especially that copper. We're going to use a lot of copper in some of our builds, so that'll be cool. We're going to do some copper statues, I think. We'll probably oxidize one of them and then let the other one just kind of do its thing. I think that's the plan. But I'm wanting to stick with that kind of medieval style for a lot of things, so I'll have to keep kind of planning our builds based on that. And I also do want to watch some more shows to kind of base our builds off too. Because I watched Attack on Titan while I was building a lot of the houses. And kind of basing a little bit off of it. A little bit of inspiration anyways. So if you're wondering why they do look a little bit like that, that's probably why. It's a little bit of inspiration based off of Attack on Titan. I do need to build some kind of bigger towers throughout, instead of just straight up houses though. And we need to kind of change the style a little bit. Also, I've looked at a little bit of Studio Ghibli art, and I actually want to kind of use that a little bit to inspire kind of what we want to do with our castle look as well. And I would love it if someone knows how to do AI stuff to kind of input some of my pictures maybe even, and kind of generate certain areas to see like what should we do next with some of it. So I think that'd be really interesting. Like if you were to do like medieval ruin, and then you take a picture of kind of the area that we've been digging out and kind of what that might look like if we were to actually be able to do a medieval ruin within this area. I think that'd be super cool, because that's what I'm hoping to do. So I'm gonna have to plan this out a little bit better, obviously, and then actually be able to build kind of this old looking ruin that's kind of a medieval fantasy style. And that's going to be in place of our end stronghold here, or end portal stronghold. I think it's just straight up called the stronghold, isn't it? There's no like end stronghold, it's just stronghold. It's the stronghold. But yeah, anyways. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you play Minecraft. Anyone who's watching me should know what I'm talking about, or rather. Because you clicked on a hardcore Minecraft YouTube video. And yes, there's no one currently watching. I plan on having people watch kind of after the fact. And the reasoning for that is, this is one of my first streams ever. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get into it a little bit more later. I'm not trying to get tons of people in here instantly, so it's just not gonna happen. this one over here, and then the other two real quick as well. I should be able to empty out our inventory, and then right afterward we should be able to sleep. Should be about perfect timing. Ouch. This is a ridiculous amount of stone, honestly, though. It's gonna be amazing once we're going to build our castle, as well as more walls, maybe even roads, depending on what we're doing. So, yeah, we have a lot of uses for the stone that we have, because we got a lot to build. Perfect. We should be able to fairly quickly empty all of that into our inventory. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort through it a little bit yet, so. Oh, wrong button. There's the copper and iron. We have a lot of coal. This is all of our coal. This is insane because we're gonna have more than one double chest of coal. So 64 times, what is this? 27 times 2 is 54. So 64 times 54. That's a lot of blocks. I'm not gonna do the math right now. We have over a chest of andesite as well as granite, because our diorite's not full. Our andesite's full, and our granite's full. We used up a lot of our diorite, that's why it's not full. And as for this is our random chest, but we've been putting a lot of dirt in there, so we're gonna actually move that out. And we have a lot of stone already filling in everything around here. Which is kind of a pain because I was trying to put some dirt away. No, it's not quite full. Oh, this one. Trying to put dirt as well as gravel away, but literally everything's full, so. There we go. The next one's already stone. This one's empty, so we're gonna throw gravel in here. And then we should be able to actually pull out of here again. So this is all our random stuff. That's all still pretty random, so I'm not gonna pull anything else out of here. That can all stay there. There's our half full one. Then there's our gravel, so we can throw out grass blocks. Actually, there's one grass block one. Where's that at? Right here. Perfect. And then that one can just, yeah, we'll yeet that off the side for now. That's empty, and that's empty. And then hopefully all the mobs are far enough off where you can sleep. Yep, looks like it. Awesome. We're gonna go attack these creepers real quick because we need more power. And oh, there's baby zombie. He's moving super fast.
Sounds like you're enjoying some
Leave me
me
alone.
time. While you're at it,
Don't
treat
blow up.
yourself to the all-new Doritos dips.
No, stop
Hitting
it.
the
I don't
shelf
want to play with
two
you.
bold flavors, spicy nacho and Cool Ranch jalapeno.
Okay,
Your
we
taste
got
buds won't know what hit.
creeper time.
Supercharger pizza, wings, sliders.
Also, like I said, resource packs. The chickens look cool. They're not the normal chickens, but I love them.
Another level.
And yeah, we're just gonna keep mining around.
You deserve a break. Take a second to enjoy the refreshing sound.
Whoa, cave. Dig around caves as quick as we can. And we actually should have enough pickaxe, hopefully anyways, to be able to do part of the next layer too. And we're just gonna mine this all the way through, kind of same as we were doing before. Because we're kind of quadranting everything off to be able to mine it out a little bit quicker. Plus it looks kind of cool.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Summer
Can we get our
Hits
effect back,
2023.
please? Thank you.
All the
Oh, you accidentally mined a little too much, but it's fine.
Brought to you by Priceline. Go to your happy place for a happy price.
I'm really excited to look at what this looks like, as well as just kind of be able to do this a little bit quicker every time we go down, though. It's been amazing so far. So many blocks, though, we're going to actually have to extend that storage system a little bit. The kind of thoughts of why I'm doing it this way is I'll just build a shulker loader, as well as just kind of a item filter at the bottom, and then just break it all at some point. Should be easy enough to do. I need to make a, I still need to make a shulker farm. So that we can have unlimited shulker boxes, which will be amazing, because we could really use them. So then we can just throw one of these bad boys down and fill it up, and then not have to worry about it anymore. Just throw that in the chest, save a lot of room. That's kind of the goal of it anyways. So that's going to be one of the things that we're kind of thinking about next as we're doing this project. I might take a day, kind of on a weekend maybe, on a Sunday when I get back or something, and make that shulker farm. That way we're able to be able to throw everything in shulker's boxes and move everything. Super easy compared to what it's looking like right now. We do have a decent amount of shulkers, but not anything like what we would consider to be amazing, because we need like 1,000 to be able to do what we want to do. Then we'll have a mega sorter at some point. Kind of doing like a project like this, but I'll probably make a perimeter at some point, and that we will use TNT for. We'll just blow up a huge area basically, and then build our super sorter there. We'll probably do that at our spawn chunks actually. So, well, actually maybe not, because we don't want it loading at all times necessarily. So we'll have to figure out where we want it, because we don't want it to lag our world either. So we'll have to see. It'll be a fun project though, because I want to collect at least one, if not two, of every block. And that'll be quite the process, especially with the new blocks coming out with 1.20. I've not updated 1.20 yet, and that's because I'm still debating whether I should do my durability challenge with netherite or not. Only reason that's holding me back right now. So I'm currently in 1.19.1. That's what I'm running in because of Optifine, as well as a replay mod, which is using Fabric. So we have OptiFabric, which isn't updated yet for 1.20. We're looking forward to it though. It'll be fun. Alright. That was actually super quick to be able to get rid of that little spot of dirt. We have a lot of gravel here as well. Play stream for a little bit more than a half an hour, yeah. So about halfway down. And yeah, I'm just having a good time. I'm just playing by myself anyways. I don't think anyone's really commenting. But like I said, first time streaming, so I'm not really looking forward to anything anyways. Like, it would be nice to see even one person, but no, not even expecting it, so no worries at all. I'm just having fun. It's been a while since I've been able to just enjoy straight up mining like this again, too, so. I mean, this is what we've been doing most of the time anyways, but we didn't stream there for a couple days, like I was saying. Mostly because I was tired, so it's nice to not feel as tired and actually be able to do what I want to do here. Just having that energy back on a Monday. I actually don't mind Mondays because of that. I usually have pretty good energy right away. Well refreshed from the weekend. It's nice. So we'll have to get to that water section and see if we want to fill that in with gravel or what we want to do over there as well. So actually you have to probably grab a bunch of torches or something like that that we can break the gravel with super quick. We'll get there though. I think we're still about 8 blocks off, 8 to 10 blocks off from having to worry about it anyways. Oh, it's starting to rain. Color changes dramatically too when it rains. It's very cool. kind of expected that's what happens in real life too. It's really cool, grayish color. It's not really that sunny, orangey color anymore when it rains. One of the things that I like to do when I'm mining like this too is actually being able to go all the way around whatever I'm mining across and kind of going in circles, because every time you go around in a circle, the circle gets slightly smaller, which makes it super fun to go around in circles. Basically, it just makes it less and less every time, so every circle goes a little bit faster, and to me, that fact is really satisfying. So if we try to go around this side, I think we can actually hopefully make it around to where we were at last time. And then that'll allow us to kind of go back and forth instead of having to go around everything. Go back. Oh, maybe. We'll see. We didn't get very far, like I thought we would. We're still quite a bit off. See if we can get this effect then, and then kind of jump into the middle here, where these caves are. Oh no. Anyways, let's actually do this. Options, music and sounds. Let's turn our music on. It doesn't happen all that often, but Minecraft music is really satisfying once it does come up. It's very nostalgic to us old Minecraft players that have been veterans. Been playing for a long time. It's to be just something that just reminds you of a good time, honestly. Just reminds you of the good old days when you were playing with friends or whatever else. So we'll see if it actually ends up popping up. It'll probably overcrowd our music that we have in the background anyway, so we kind of, I don't know, I feel like that'd be kind of nice. Could be quite interesting. I think it'll definitely catch me off guard though, since I haven't heard Minecraft music in a while. I always have it off. Move this gravel real quick. Perfect, there wasn't even much of it at all, so. Thanks for it being super easy. As for the thumbnail for the YouTube video I want to make, I will probably take an old version of my Minecraft world and then kind of do that split half and half, and with the arrow showing kind of like what I made, and then I'll do a quick kind of recording of it. I'll actually look at some people's videos too that have done similar things and just really kind of figure out what works well, what doesn't, and why, and we'll make a decent video out of it. And obviously, if it being one of my first videos, it's not going to go crazy, but you never know, it could be decent. Okay, that one's full. Our inventory is full. And, let's see if this other one's full or not. I feel like there's still some room in it. Well, this one's definitely not. That one is. This one's not. Okay, yeah, we have a little bit left. Let's actually sleep real quick. We'll actually bring our bed down yet again. Be able to sleep. Back on solid ground. Instead of being up in the air. In like a bunk bed for whatever reason. Bunk bed with no stilts. Defying gravity. Yep. Nice rainbow after the rain. You can actually see the end of the rainbow too. It's kind of cool. Alright, give me the beacon effect please, so we can mine faster. There it is, thank you. There's a lot of water underneath there. That sounds so funny.
Sounds like you're enjoying some me time. While you're at it, treat yourself to the all-new Doritos dips, hitting the shelves with two bold flavors, spicy nacho and Cool Ranch jalapeno. Your taste buds won't know what hit them. Supercharge your pizza, wings, sliders, and even your veggies with these delicious dips that promise to pack a flavor punch. Doritos dips, another level.
Alright, let's see if we can actually go in circles now. I'm not sure if we'll be able to or not. We seem to be moving fairly quick, but we lose the effect pretty quickly as well. It's only 15 seconds. I just don't know if we can get around, especially because we wasted a lot of time right there. Yep, we lost it. We didn't. Oh, we actually got close for having to wait like not that long there. We'll just kind of keep going around in circles here. I think there's some gravel or something there that caused us to kind of mine that way. Let's see if we. Oh, I don't. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to go this way anyways. I was gonna say I don't care to pick up all these items, but I mean it doesn't really make much of a difference. Alright, let's get way over here and just tear out this whole section. Hopefully, anyways. Yep, we got it. Perfect. Amazing. We're gonna have to empty our inventory yet again. We're also gonna need to get more golden carrots. Our food levels is fairly low. This area here was a ravine, which is why we have this odd structure here. But yeah, we'll just circle around as quick as we can, that way we can get this area done. And then we'll empty our inventory and then pick up all these boxes yet again. I think we should have enough time to do that. I think it'll be pretty close though. We're gonna have to get our effect back, so I'm gonna try to mine through this way. Yep, we should have it again, which will allow us to circle around this super easily. I think it's kind of funny the way that we were mining that, but that's kind of the reason for it though, so. I think, yeah, we can definitely empty part of our inventory in the shulker box fairly quickly. I'll pick up a decent amount yet again. Let's do that real quick. Perfect. Now allow us to run around this real quick and pick up a ton of blocks. That's so funny how many there are. Yeah, our inventory's full, so we'll actually just empty that real quick. We should have been over here on like the second one. That's full already. That's what I was saying. We're gonna need more chests here soon. Also, my voice is a little scratchy, so sorry about that. If it's like not sounding quite the greatest, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. If you are checking me out, like I said, first ever live stream, so nothing too crazy. Not my first ever live stream, but first on YouTube. So yeah, it's new to it. I didn't expect much, like I was saying. I'm just having a good time. Just trying to get more progress done more than anything, honestly. actually be able to mine this out without really emptying our inventory. We'll definitely have to come grab some of the blocks again after we do mine it, but it should go fairly quickly. I have to mine a lot more on this side this next round, but I think there's a lot more caves as well, so it's going to be fairly even to what we've done before. And my inventory's full, so we'll just finish this off and then be able to empty out our inventory yet again. We're just going to go until our pickaxe is broken, basically. That's my plan. Because that's kind of where our... so this is, yeah, that's that. This one's done as well. That one can stay because it's only like halfway full. We're already on this one. That's insane. So many blocks so quickly. That's what I'm saying. It's a ridiculous amount. Because that's that full. That one's already full. Same with that one. That one's not. But it will be. It's half full of grass. Where are we at on this far side? We got some half full ones, then we got grass on the top. Okay. That one's empty, that one's empty. Is this one empty? No, it's not. So I'll take this one. And like I said, half full, so should be able to fill it up. Slightly more, of course, how that works. Works out alright though, honestly. Where do we want to start? We can start on this low side again. Mostly because I need to do some measurements on the outside edges. Just want to start like right here, that way I don't have to really go to the outside. Just kind of mine from the inside for now. Seems to be working alright though, so. Splashing. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go until my pickaxe is close to broken, and then we'll end there. I'll kind of update the edges off camera and be able to mine up the next layer, or probably 2 layers, fairly quickly. I might even consider making another pickaxe because 2 just seems to be enough for like one stream, but it just doesn't seem to be enough to keep doing it constantly without having to worry about having to repair them anyways. So I might make 1 or 2 more. Which seems to be helpful anyway. I might end up consolidating some of the random stuff that we have in our inventory and putting that into a shulker box in our inventory instead. Your book and quill and elytra and some of this other stuff that we don't use as often, we can just put in a shulker box. And leave that in our inventory instead of taking up like 4 or 5 spaces instead. It's nighttime, so you might want to get a seems as if I am missing one of the shulker blocks. Oh yeah, it's up over there. It's the one that has the dirt and everything in it. Alright, one moment here and then we'll sleep real quick. Well, it actually looks like we lost our effect anyways, so that'll be good. Let's see if we can take out this creeper real quick. Oh, nope. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to reach him in time to be able to hit him with fortune. Not fortune. What is it called? Why do I think it's fortune? It's called looting. That makes more sense. So we're trying to loot them, not fortune them. Not fortunate that they're dying.
Doesn't just add more years to your life. It can add more good years. Quitting could mean more good years chasing your grandkids around the backyard, rather than years of catching your breath in the background. Quitting could mean more good years traveling our breathtaking world, rather than getting saddled with health problems like.
I don't really know where this edge is supposed to be, so I think I'm just gonna kind of leave it there.
Don't miss out on life's big moments. Get your
Same
life
thing
on
with
track
this
and
one
live
right here.
more
I
good
think
years.
it's
Call
just hard to tell.
1-866-SD-QUITS to get started. Paid for by the
We'll be able to
South
easily
Dakota
tell when we actually look at the schematics of it, so I'm where are we sitting at here for the time on this? We're gonna put it all the way to the back. Looking at about 50 minutes, so a little over 50 minutes. So we could end the live stream and then kind of do a little bit of our progress, kind of outlining the circle yet again. I think that's what I'll do. So I appreciate anyone that's watching this after the fact, anyone who stops by and checks out my page. And if you do like seeing what you're seeing, please consider liking as well as following, or technically subscribing. So subscribe, it's free, and you can always unfollow, unsubscribe, whatever. So appreciate y'all and hope you have a great time until we see you again. Bye y'all.